Everybody, it's your boy Young Hawk, the Five Deuce Gun, and welcome to Studio AFG right here, University City, aka West Philly. Throw the dubs up. And welcome to Radio AFG Live on this Larry Lack Henderson interview Wednesday night. We're gonna be getting it popping. The homie is on his way through. He's gonna be coming through just in a little bit. I'm still waiting for him to get here. But tonight we interviewing Larry Lack Henderson of Smart Hip Hop Entertainment. We're gonna be playing his new track featuring Talib Kweli, known as Run America. We also gonna be getting it popping, playing a single from my main man Danny Cash's new track off that upcoming Ready Set Grind 2 mixtape known as Fuck You Know. We gonna get it popping, man. It's Radio AFG Live. We thank y'all for rocking out. The phone lines is open as usual. 215-476-0287 is that number one more again. 215-476-0287. It's the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, man. And as always, we do this Monday through Saturday, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 1 a.m. Live right here via twitch.tv/the Five Deuce Gun. It's Radio AFG Live, man. The show starts now. Let's go.
My son, ask for thyself another keeper, for that which I leave is too small.
Hello?
AFG's going hard, bitch.
Oh, yeah. Tune in, log in, cause we are live. Welcome to Radio AFG Live. We right here, and we ain't moving, nigga. And now, your host for the most, the Five Deuce Gun himself, Young Hawk.
Oh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Young Hawk, the Five Deuce Gun. And welcome into Radio AFG Live. You're tuned in right here in University City, West Philly, stand up. We're going to get it cracking and popping for y'all right here on the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live. Y'all know what it is. Tonight is a Run America Lack Wednesday night, and if y'all don't know what that is, you about to find out in a little bit. I gotta go let my man in because he on the jack with me right now on the Radio AFG line live. So I gotta go pick him up in a second, but before I do that, as always, I thank you guys for tuning into the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. We're going to play a track real quick so I can get everything locked down for my homie. And the first track we're going to play is from Philadelphia's own 4-6 Stand Up, my main man LP. And this is the Aladdin Bounce, live on Radio AFG. Let's go.
Heat wave. I don't think they're ready. LP. We got another one. Murder the Beach. West Philly, stand up. 4-6. Murder Beats! I'm a Bugatti, I body anybody that rap. Anybody body on the track will get trash. Heat wave, let me blow the smoke off. Rap gang, old dog. Menace to society, a robbery, who hottest me? Gonorrhea, I was he the firebomber. Third degree flow, somebody call a fire doctor. Scorching like the fire on the number 5 Jordans. Horsing like the guy they say remind them of Jordan. Kobe Bryant, I'm on fire like the Barcelona torch. I'm a beast, I compete with anybody on the court. Tell somebody pass the torch. Sip, keep going to jail. Remy Ma in the cell. Chicken man getting old. All these rappers looking cold. I'ma heat it up. Beat the beat, Zad Judah, Black Jag, Bad Cougar. My old lady 43, dressed like she 18, look like she 21. That's my little honey bun. Got a lot of honey buns. Look at how that money come. Hundreds balled up in my pockets like a honey gun. White dip presidents, what we call Cinnabons. Smelling all these Benjamins, Butterbean Timberlands. Murder beats like Timberland. No Magoo, presidential water blue. Turned around and bought 2. Fast money, slow grind. This is what the corner do. First and the third, my block chirp like a carnival. Arsenal, West Philly fireman. 4-6 fire starter. Heat wave firebomber. Burn up your body armor. 40 Glock shot caller. Murking all the cop callers. For this money, I'm on call like taxi. Money long like jacket. Fighting like packing. Man, these rappers fear me. Now these cats hear me. I got them acting scary. Please don't compare me. LP a monster. His beats is like pasta. Oscar. I eat them like lobster, beat you like a mobster. Parley, chopper on fire like a roster. Marley, Lou told me get him, now I got him. I'm popping like speakers, popping like tweakers, stomping my Adidas. You would get stopped like John Cena. Play around with me, you stop breathing. Murder bring the beating. This is murder season. Back to the streets, the hood love me like Obama. Bomb like Osama. Tell them chicks holler. Black Richie Rich, I throw dollars on dollar. But you can sort down like my collar. Montclair bomber, dirty than them PRs. Killing them, hospital bars on ER. Wait y'all, I make good music and I represent the West. No Kanye, big boy, counting 3,000, no Andre. Add 7 more, that's 10 off the grind, yeah. Hanging on the corner all day like DeAndre. Pitch in the white, I should play for the Padres. This year I'm trying to be another Gotti toy. I diddy bop, but I ain't no Gotti boy. And I'm smoother than the hair on the Gotti boys. I got groupie niggas asking can they get on? No. Can I put them on? No. Tell them get gone. I got brand new Gucci's I don't put on. Got a light tiny bitch that I'm tipping on. Fucking with that poison. Get my new edition on. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky and Mike. Bose, Harachis, different pair of mics. I'm the Air Max tight and I'm Air Max white. 2K11 with a black and gray weapon. Big tech weapon like I'm playing in tech and I'm going.
It's Radio AFG Live, y'all. Let's keep the music moving. This one right here is from our featured special guest that's gonna be live with us over the airwaves in a fucking couple seconds. It's the homeboy Larry Henderson. Track his name in the name of MLK. Live on Radio AFG. Let's go.
The revolution ain't for television. It's for soldiers and warriors on a special mission. It's for kings like Martin Luther who had a vision on the front line for his peoples, not fearing death or prison. Dreams turn to nightmares and I'm right where they don't fight fair. Get choked out and get shot there, but and they don't care. Respect for our humanity, not another tragedy. Especially when peace and nonviolence has been the strategy. Targets on the backs of my peoples who from the underbelly, trying to make a living by means considered necessary. Burn down Black Wall Street, progress and then white sheets. Lawmen, then fire hose, then K9, then draw heat. Tear gas and that taser gun. Unjust laws that don't target us. When a black to vote, when they strip our right to put us in the cell to eternity. Doesn't like King said, we gon' fight to fight. We done sacrificed enough life as first. In the protest, we're gon' hear chant that sweet shit went tonight's the night. The revolution ain't for television. It's for soldiers and warriors on a special mission. The revolution ain't for television. It's for soldiers and warriors on a special mission. The revolution ain't for television. It's for soldiers and warriors on a special mission. The revolution ain't for television. It's for soldiers and warriors on a special mission. My people's dying every day like this is civil war. King can only fight for the Christians who tried to help our poor. After gaining ground in the South, he went from west to north, seeing how they lived in the ghettos begin to change his course. He saw what Malcolm did. It's more than politics. It's more than integration. We must fix the finances. System ain't designed for the elite to change the power course. It is designed to keep us struggling and cut the power off. It ain't a game until the pawn become a queen. Snatch up your rook, a couple bishops and start moving on your king. Start up the marches and the protests. Become in peace, organize. Let's speak the truth and not leave a hood all burnt down and vandalized. Let's build upon the leaders of the past and take it farther than them. Give the generation coming up a lot of father figures. Keep our little soldiers and women from heading straight to prison. Listen, cause the revolution won't be on your television. The revolution ain't for television. It's for soldiers and warriors on a special mission. The revolution ain't for television. television. It's for soldiers and warriors on a special mission. The revolution ain't for television. It's for soldiers and warriors on a special mission. The revolution ain't for television. It's for soldiers and warriors on a special mission.
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised.
It's Radio AFG Live, y'all.
Will not.
On this Run America Black Wednesday night broadcast of Radio AFG Live.
Revolution.
It's the West Coast demigod, J Star, and you know where you can find me and other hot independent artists out there, and that's on Radio AFG Live with my boy Young Hawk. Let's get it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Long Beach, California's own West Coast demigod, J Star, for the drop. I appreciate that greatly and much so. Definitely appreciate that. Let me move my screen back there, but. Live on the line right now, we got Larry Lack Henderson of Smart Hip Hop Entertainment. Lack, you there?
I'm here, brother. What's good, family?
Nothing much, man. How's you been, man? Since the last time we talked, what's been going on? Holla at the people.
Man, listen, dog. I've just been on the grind, man, working, putting together a lot of music. I got 2 albums coming out. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I got the joint with Talib Kweli that we just released. And, you know, I'm just working, man, trying to get these music to the kids that I think need.
I definitely appreciate that, man. You know, it's not too many people that is not only self-conscious but self-aware enough to recognize, you know, the plight of some of the degradation. I'm not going to say some. The majority of the degradation that has come from the music that we've been listening to, the movies we've been watching, and things of that nature growing up throughout these generations. So to have somebody doing what you do, man, I got to take my hat off and say I appreciate you. Oh, no problem, man. And then that's what we do here, man. Radio AFG Live is the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. For everybody out there who have a message that they want to push or have an idea that they want to put out there, if they have music they want to be having fun, if you are a poet and have some of your spoken word, doesn't matter what field of entertainment you are in, yes, you can be played, promoted, or interviewed, just like our homie Larry right here, right on independent platform of independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live. Let me just get right into it, man, because last time you was here, we had Harriet Tubman. That was really pumping right there at that time. That track is hot. I'm glad you sent it back to me because I lost my old drive, so I'm glad I got that back. But what's been going on, and what's some of the projects that you've been working on leading up to the Run America track with Talib and the other artists that's on it?
Well, you know, I have 2 albums coming out, man. One is called Lesson 2. The other is called Dark Matters.
Okay.
You know, basically, man, traveling and doing a lot of shows and putting this type of hip hop into different arenas where they normally don't allow hip hop, and basically doing a lot more interviews and going into a lot more schools and really touching the people, man. So I've been working hard. Like I said, you know, we got the new joint with Talib, which was you know, crazy that we got that done.
That's
And,
great too.
You know, just working hard, man. But definitely just been traveling a lot, doing a lot of shows, and like I said, taking this music into venues that normally don't want to hear negativity, don't want to hear a lot of cursing, usually don't have hip hop at this spot.
Got you.
You know what I mean? I'm doing a lot of African American festivals. I got one coming up actually in like September 19th, South Carolina.
Nice.
You know what I mean? It's definitely going to continue on from there. But just, you know, bringing this type of hip hop, bringing that authentic hip hop positive sound into the areas where they're like, yo, we don't want no craziness. If you rap, we don't want to hear none of that nonsense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And still being able to bring that authentic hip hop sound to the forefront. So for me, it's just been a matter of continuously pushing this vibe, pushing this energy, and getting this sound to the ears that needs to hear.
That's an awesome message. And for those of you out there who don't understand the struggle or the hustle, as you would put it, listen, it's legitimate, folks. You know what I'm saying? It's legitimate. I don't know. I don't want to, get too personal, but I just want to say that this individual not only educates not only through his actions but through his music. But he is a family man and is installed with his family. And I don't know what his denomination is in terms of his religion, but I believe in Jesus Christ and the Father God, and he's living his life, in my opinion, the way it's supposed to be. Woman, man, children, as a family, as opposed to not only making music that goes against what he lives, but to try to make music that desensitizes our youth and those who listen to it and say, well, no, don't be with your woman, because all women are bitches, and yeah, let's just go get drunk and fuck them. That's all. Nope. And I appreciate you even more because of that, Larry. Two daughters. Oh, that's beautiful. Give a round of applause for that. That's beautiful. That's a wonderful thing. God bless you. That's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Immediately.
I can't go in front of kids and say, hey, do this, you know what I mean? But then when I leave, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing something else. Now, I'm not saying I'm a perfect dude, not like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I definitely try to live a positive life.
Respect it. Now, for those who may not have caught the first interview with you here, let them know how long you've been doing your music, where you're from, and how they can get in contact with you if they ever wanted to have a conversation with you, to pick your brain on what you do even further, or to help you out in any other way they can.
Oh, well, first of all, this is Talib Henderson. I'm the CEO as well as featured artist on my company, Smart Music Entertainment. I'm from New Brunswick, New Jersey. I grew up in New Brunswick and Willingboro, New Jersey. I've basically been rhyming since I was in the third grade. We started this company, Smart Music Entertainment. I'd say, we launched in 2012.
Okay.
But prior to 2012, I had the idea in 2010. You know what I mean? And basically started working on it and gave a blueprint. But we wanted to just merge those two worlds of education and authentic hip hop, because I know these kids out there that's dropping out of school,
Yeah.
not taking education seriously, and they're not even getting talked about. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
we wanted to do something so that I could reach them, you know what I'm saying, in a way where they didn't feel like I was trying to hit them with some type of Sesame Street nonsense.
Right.
Not disrespect to Sesame Street, but, our kids, you know what I'm saying, we know what they're listening to.
Uh-huh.
You can't come with a Barney type of style and say, I want you to learn something and I want you to, digest this. It has to be something authentic. So, 2012, we launched the first album, Lesson One.
Okay.
And, we've been working hard since then. You know what I'm saying? And I did more traveling and I met more kids, you know what I'm saying, that I was shocked who couldn't read and couldn't write, you know what I'm saying? And it was a crazy situation. So you see that all around the world, all around the country. And, basically, man, I've been rhyming, I'm not going to say my whole life, but for more than half of it.
I can dig it.
2012, man, and here we are.
That's what's up, man. Gotta give it up for him, man. And some of the places, if you don't mind divulging that information, some of the places that you've traveled to be able to talk to kids around the world, just let the people out there know that this is a real thing and you actually go to these places and talk to these children.
Well, first of all, let me backtrack, because I didn't even complete your question. Smart, the website is smart-hiphop.com.
Got you.
Holler at me on Instagram at Smart Hip Hop. Holler at me on Twitter at Smart Hip Hop. Holler at me on Facebook at Smart Music Entertainment. And once again, the website where you can get the music, where you can get the tour dates, where you can find out about the company is smart-hiphop.com. So let me backtrack. But as far as the you know what I'm saying? Been around Philly, you know what I mean? Did a couple shows in Philly, man. Go out to the schools there, did a STEM show there, you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
I got mad love for Philly, especially growing up in Willingboro, you know what I'm saying? Philly is all up through there.
Give it up.
And, what I've been California, Atlanta, Florida, Canada.
That's what's up.
We've been overseas, we just been going around the country, man, and really just doing this type of music and pushing it out there.
That's what's up.
Mississippi and,
Nice.
Back to school, but like Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
So anything that's involving the kids, you know what I'm saying, and this type of music is appropriate for a situation that they need, we're there.
I appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure the parents or the children that you get to talk to and reach, and those that actually listen and apply some of the lessons that you teach to their lives, pretty sure they appreciate you too, man. That's what's up, man. Big up Philly, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines is open if y'all want to holler at him. 215-476-0287. It's Larry Lack Henderson. Smart Music Entertainment, Smart Hip Hop. You can follow him on Twitter. Hit him up, man. We about to get into the next track of the evening. This is from a North Philly native, homeboy Danny Cash. The track, produced by Greedy Money, is entitled Fuck You Know. Live on Radio AFG. Let's go.
You know who got it. Pull up on a nigga like I went black. That's a motherfucker where his bitch at. 3 years in the gun just to get back. And when I get it, I ain't give a nigga shit back. Nah, fuck I look like. When one of them times I would drive through the night. Plotting new dollars in there that I got it through some of them touches to fuck up your night. Covering always the gap with the boys. Some stuff up before there was double the price. And she like a pick on the gram, I'm yelling and telling the bustin' on Skype. Bitch, when I step out, I lost it. Attacking my stomach, he cutting on sight. The funny said, bro, till I'm singing, I go hard every day. I check every night. That's good. Put it on my own. Fuck you know about it. New nigga on the throne. Yeah, home. What the fuck you know about it? Get money for my day ones, huh? What the fuck you know about it? Got a lot of what they done. Yeah, nigga, what the fuck you know about it? What the fuck is y'all talking about? If it ain't about any money, I'm out. All of these niggas, all of these villains. I just know all of these O's in the count. I am the best and I'm betting the house. Chasing a meal, you sit on the couch. Filling the drought. Bitch that she lonely, she told me come over. I chill in the mouth.
When this song go off right here, I'm gonna throw it to you. I want you to throw it to Side in the movie.
They pay me, my nigga. Work at my mom, I go hard with this girl. Can't be lazy, my nigga. You didn't hear all of this time when you broke. Now I know why you hate me, my nigga. Over the shop, live my new home at the top. Pull on the road to the block. Roll up and pop. Maybe your new home is a box. No respect shown to a op. Put the bitches with fraud. Then I got home by the flock. That's when you know that you hot. Hold in your chest. Watch the blood fall in your sock. That's when you know that you shot. Let's get it. Put it on my own. Fuck you know about it. New nigga on the throne. Yeah, home. What the fuck you know about it? Get money for my day ones, huh? What the fuck you know about it? Got a lot of what they done. Yeah, nigga, what the fuck you know about it? Niggas gon' pay what I'm worth. Y'all nigga came from the dirt. I did it so fast. Look at the stain on my shirt. Dog, I just prayed and I work. I finished up home. I got a fame every verse for my niggas that laid in that church. Fuck every dude. Before I am late on the first, I just met with that nigga, you jerks. Look at me. You're my way up and I run the whole hole with me. Y'all just be asking what's good with me. Cops be scheming, they dreaming about whooping me. My location is checks on this game, I'm a vet. I am not what it's rooted to be. I stay on my job, you praise on my guy. He had them overlooking me, had them fueling the fire. Now I supply the suppliers. Niggas get lighter and lighter. I use the group with the group and I'm riding. I take the rule and the root and the start. And looking like who if you do this, y'all hyping. Winning that's with or without them. Bitch, I'm suck but we out them. Nigga, let's get it. Put it on my own. Fuck you know about it. New nigga on the throne. Yeah, home. What the fuck you know about it? Get money for my day ones, huh? What the fuck you know about it? Got a lot of what they done. Yeah, nigga, what the fuck you know about it? Put it on my own. Fuck you know about it? New nigga on the throne. Yeah, home. What the fuck you know about it? Get money for my day ones, huh? What the fuck you know about it? Got a lot of what they done. Yeah, nigga, what the fuck you know about it?
It's Radio AFG, man. That was the homeboy Danny Cash, North Philly Zone. Produced by Greedy Money. The track is entitled Fuck You Know. Now the next track that's coming up right here on Radio AFG Live is coming from my main man, but I'm gonna let him tell y'all what's the track coming up. Larry, man, let everybody know what track coming up next live.
Yeah, man. It's your man live on AFG Live. We got the new joint, Gods in the Motive. Exclusive joint off that Lessons to album. You know what I mean? Let's get into it.
Let's do it. I like how that started. I like that. Give me some volume.
Staring at myself in the mirror, eyes red as the natives of a land where they inferior. People with the melanin, power structure white like a skeleton. Let's stop shooting black presidents. Say my hood went from white, black to Mexican. Say I went from Jim Crow laws to a black president. Probably with my man son, boy about his testaments. He dropped jewels, I just came to put the bezel in. Elevated stress, nobody know who next. Choked out from a devil in a blue dress. I took a long walk on a short path. Keep the knowledge on the stove from the creators of a gold cat. Rappers lack knowledge of a culture, I'm still a doja. I'm like Sly Stone and Cobra. Really got the African beat out of his soul, and bystanders got scared to say that was their own. Now Negroes, blacks, colors, black Americans, or the night guys that used to ride on top of elephants. I still spit it like nobody else can mess with them, so when you hear the lyrics, you gon' be like I'm the S with it. I ain't seen a battle in a minute, but watch try, son, and still drop more bars than the Wi-Fi. I get focused, then attack like White Lotus. That was in the detail, but God's in the motive. Maintain your focus, call all your soldiers, grass keep the cobras, guards in the motive, flames over bogus, real over jokers, make sure you notice, guards in the motive, take over motion, claim what is your gift, live in the moment, guards in the motive, maintain your focus, call all your soldiers, grass keep the cobras, guards in the motive.
Thanks to perfected law 30 from that 48, at 30 feeling great, at 20 was 730, that's 8 to 8, and now I'm raising my seeds, I'm building my estate, while the beast praying on my downfall, I make it wait, want me to lose it like I never knew it. The leaders misleading, our people poisoning the music. I'm from the era where pops took you outside to knuckle up and push up on the block to get your muscles up. Product of my environment, got us to toughen up. That's why I got love from the bottom when I was coming up. Nice ain't never gone, stop to the paper long, until I live the upper echelon. I want to cause your opinion, dark and gray like Ginobili. 3-piece linen, I'm feeling sharp as Shinobi. That's why I be flowing, and everybody should know me. If not, then you missing out. Tell you what I'm about. Cool with the road less traveled, I never like traffic. That's why the game airtight like it's asthmatic. And cash addicts, me my people to progress. The player youth still don't want to dribble out the project. I just want to sit back, say la vie, and put my hood up. I won't let them Trayvon me. So for all my street soldiers, they can't control us. The devil's in the details, the God in the motives.
Maintain your focus, grass keep the cobras, guards in the motive, flames over bogus, real over jokers, make sure you notice, guards in the motive, maintain your emotion, claim what is your gift, live in the moment, guards in the motive, maintain your focus, call all the soldiers, grass keep the cobras, guards in the motive. Beginning was the word, I know the woman who said it, cash king out your trunk with bad credit, lie, best rapper you never heard of, old half from Jersey, still saying word up, Blue Jays, Uncle's 5950. Heard him tough talk, but his whole team pretty. You can see the sparks when I let my sport drag. Studying the people that worship the gold calf. Know about gods like Bless and Guitar. First Trinity is who was setting the saw. Son of smart music from elevating the bar. I put it on the line and I ain't coming to spar. Mad about it, taking the time out in the cosmos. Decided to give me the spirit of a divine host. Now MC it, call it the art of Babylon. Tower came down, style start varying. Bring the hurricane, but Uncle runs with not Patterson. Respect the black woman like millions in the Vatican. Liberty and death, get rich and die trying. 40,000 years ago, Africans were smelting iron. Think about the math while you think about the path of the God that you serve while you worship at your mass. That's the real science of the first shall be last. Knowing the world's round for some others took baths. Used to rock suede black rumors with a shack, and that was on 116 livers to nab. But now I drop bars to sever your son's mask. Before the guard step in the video, I need help. Live, created my own lane. Old heads wearing skinny jeans is a shame. Too many of my young guards moving like queens, while the ministers backslide on the fiends.
It's Radio AFG Live, man. We're going to keep the music moving. That was locked. God's in the motive. And now we get into a track that's sneaking off that good organic the mixtape album. This is the homeboy Young Hot, the Deuce Gun with my main man Iron Mike. And this is Lose Control. Let's go.
Moving for your moment, but it's not the only thing I share. Cause I've been zooming in for many a day. While the drinks are joint, I talk over your vibe. And advise your positive state of mind. Somebody playing now, cause I see the worth of work I see. This convincing red carpet works the scene. My verse and beat serves as inspiration. I'm a gentleman that can know you personally. In debt on beginners, winners. gates. Stare through your eyes and your soul through your shades. You got me on my doje. You shot with Roche. Queen Nicki Minaj, candlelight with Rose. Jose plays the guitar while we romance under the stars.
Move your body. It's just more than a hobby. Let's keep going. Girl, you make me lose control. Can't hear all the day. Every night goes astray. But you chose me today to play the tide of woe. When you move your body, it's just more than a hobby. Let's keep going. Girl, you make me lose control. Can't hear all the day. Every night goes astray. But you chose me today to play the tide of woe.
As I sit back and roll up my weed, my cell phone jacks vibrating my knees. Starts to feel it, I look down, and yes indeed, that's Mama see the same. Yo, Keem, I'm in the street, dead in the car, double parked by the CC Bizzle. Hop in the wheel, then I'm in the driver's sizzle. She is on the passenger side on the bizzle. Hit the spot, start to dance for a little. Get a beer, she can get a drink, doing whatever you want, baby, whatever you think. Be here forever a month. All people to my, we just bring it to the beat, keep it moving. I see what you doing. Move your body, I like the way you did that. Give me your break, it ain't no hate for a Kit Kat. Look in the damn mommy, if you're purring, your kitty cat is serving, I'm working.
Move your body. It's just more than a hobby. Let's keep going. Girl, you make me lose control. Can't hear all the day. Every night goes astray. But you chose me today to play the tide of woe. When you move your body, it's just more than a hobby. Let's keep going. Girl, you make me lose control. Can't hear all the day. Every night goes astray. But you chose me today to play the tide of woe. When you
Be that, blue smurf vet, white type perfect, loves us some red men. We roll like red men, we pretty legit, but let loose once in a while. With the smoking, I've been hoping and hoping to get you on my side. You know, and you notice I don't spend time like that around my homies. Cause a changed man, gotta change life. Glass freezing on our date nights.
I'm feeling that she leaving it too. I'm trying to grip her, trying to figure what she willing to do. Hit the diner up and then sip another new brew. And hit the spot and roll something, probably smoke on the blue dream. Usually, hating ass girls with juicy. To be the one that we cruising. Usually, I see the game that she played my mind, but me and you up on the dance floor, blazing my mind. So why don't you
move your body, it's just more than a hobby. Let's keep going. Girl, you make me lose control. Can't hear all the day. Every night goes astray. But you chose me today to play the tide of woe. When you move your body, it's just more than a hobby. Let's keep going. Girl, you make me lose control. Can't hear all the day. Every night goes astray. But you chose me today to play the tide of woe. When you
It's the West Coast demigod, it's J Star. You know where you can find me and other hot independent artists out there. And that's on Radio AFG Live with my boy Young Hawk. Let's get it.
Yes indeed. It's Radio AFG Live, the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Your boy Young H to the double AK. I am him in the flesh. Track you just got finished listening to is from yours truly and my main man Iron Mike off that collaborative mixtape dropping soon. That's organic. The mixtape, the title of the track, my fault, was called Lose Control. The mixtape album is known as Organic. Excuse me. It's produced by me, so you know you guys got instrumentals that's coming out that I'm gonna be letting you guys preview and listen to. It's not one of those mixtapes where you can just take the instrumental and then go loop it in your studio. No, like I legitimately made my joints and I'm LLC, so you don't want to do that. I'm just saying. I'm trying to warn y'all, don't do that. But don't worry, I have all the disclaimers and things in there. Welcome back. It's a Larry Locke, Henderson, Run America, Wednesday night broadcast right here on Radio AFG Live. Give it up. Locke, before I play the track, because everybody waiting on that one, let the viewers know, how did you come about being able to get this track together and how long it took to get the track Run America together with Talib and the other featured artists, and let them know who else helped work on the track and things like that for those not to know.
Alright, cool. This track is featuring, myself, Talib Kweli, my man DJ J Ski, and my
J
man
Ski.
Henderson. Huh?
You said DJ J Ski?
Yeah.
Give it
that's
up.
my man.
Give it up. Give it up to J Ski, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, I was in the studio, man, and my man Mercury Beach, he knows Talib, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, can we get him on the track? You know? So the first thing I had to do was, Merc made the beat. I wrote the verse, and we sent it to him. You know what I'm saying? And from there, he was like, yo, this is cool. And the reason that he did it, you know what I mean, is that, he liked the ideal of the educational content that I was putting out. He liked everything that we was doing. He liked the direction that the movement was going. So everything was a go. You know what I'm saying? And, he was out in California at the time when we was trying to get everything together. Because we was going back and forth. I had to send him, the verse, like the verse, and then I had to, make some tweaks with the hook and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But, we went back and forth, man. It took about, from beginning to end, it was a 3-month process.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wrote the verse, you know what I mean? And that was crazy because my man was like, yo, take a week, write the verse. I came back the next day like, yo, let's record.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? But we got it all together, man. And being that it's Smart Music Entertainment, it's my own company, we had to get a lot of the paperwork and things of that nature together. And once we handled all of the business, man, it was a go.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Now,
shout out to my man Mercury Beach, man.
Definitely. Shout out Mercury Beach.
Shout out to my man Jay John, and definitely to the big homie Talib Kweli.
Definitely give it up to T. TK, man. We fuck with you, Talib. Now we messing with you way before the beautiful struggle. For those out there not to know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Some of y'all just started liking him when he had his singles like Never Been in Love and stuff like that. But, it's been way, way back. Like since the first Black Star. Oops, y'all might not even know who that is either. I'm just saying. They might not even know who that is either, Lot. So let us know, besides, Run America, which is something that's new. We're going to be playing that in a few minutes. Let the people out there know what projects or what they can look forward to in the future coming from you.
Oh, man, like I said, man, we got these 2 albums coming, man. We got Lessons 2, we got Dark Matters, both of them around February. You know what I'm saying? We're going to just release another, we're going to keep releasing the music so I can make sure it gets to the people. You know what I mean? So we got the MLK joint that we're releasing. We got another joint called Laughing My Pain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got a few joints, man. We got a joint about Solar System, a joint about Queen Nzinga. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going to be teaching the kids, man, and getting this information to the people. But we got for these albums, they're going to be dropping in around February, man. And, just look out for the type of hip-hop music that you hear when you listen to the joints. You know what I'm saying? You hear what's going on as soon as you push play.
As you said in the title of your track, man, God's in the motive.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to my man Wood. Shout out to my man Young Nice. Shout out to my man Jav from Secret Service Beats who put that track together, man. You know what I'm saying? We just, we went to the studio, man, and just created something crazy. That's actually one of my favorite joints, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, educational projects, it's mostly education content.
Yeah.
When I have the chance to just kind of just rhyme, you know what I'm saying, and let myself go, I love it. So that was one of them joints where we kept it positive, dropped some jewels, but it was just going in, just letting it rip. So, I like that joint a lot.
That's what's up, man. Now, do you have any advice or words of wisdom or jewels to drop on, youth in general, or just, the young adults who are now coming up in this society with the mainstream hip hop, shall we say? If they have aspirations of being musicians, whether it be in rap or some type of instrument, do you have any, I guess, like I said, words of wisdom or jewels to drop on them to continue to put them in the path they want to be in without sacrificing themselves in order to get to where they have to be?
Well, I think the most important thing is staying true to yourself and staying true to your pure sound. I think, people coming up, nowadays, they say, oh, this is hot, so let me copy this, or let me gravitate to that. And I don't think, what they don't understand is once you do that, you're on the losing side, because you now become part of the fad, instead of, what's new and what's hot and what's trending and what's something that, people haven't heard before, which is your original thing.
Yeah.
So I think people should really stick to themselves, man, and get within themselves to come up with their material. If you want to consider yourself as an artist, or consider yourself as somebody who wants to stay in this music business, because it'll eat you up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only thing that you can rely on is your skill set and what's inside of you to sustain when you get to dry spells. You know what I mean? So you really gotta just go deep and not follow anything else that's out there, and that will help you. You know what I mean? Sustain and keep it moving.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Now, in your journey through music and you recognizing the path that you wanted to take and the style of music that you wanted to put down, can you share with us if there was any, which I'm pretty sure there is because all of us have faced them, was there any adversities to you being, I'm not going to say afraid, but, I guess like apprehensive or maybe a little bit timid of, because you wanted to take your idea and what you feel really like emotional about, not just something that you say, yo, I'm doing this to capitalize financially. Was there ever any hardships, or was it hard for you to not, dive into the mainstream of everybody just partying and getting together and saying women ain't nothing and trying to effeminate, the black man, males in general, but especially the black man? Has there ever been that time where you said, damn, man, I know I'm doing this right here, but, I could be doing this, making so much more money? Have you ever faced any adversity or any type of situation where you felt as though you should have or could have been doing something different in terms of the style of music you present?
No, not at all. You know what I'm saying? Reason being is because, listen, man, I've been trying to, get into the rap game, and, I have a long career as far as things that just did not work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I carry crates, man. I had a bunch of, different label deals that didn't work out, whether it was this company or that company, opened up all types of artists, got me and played the small clubs, and, I did all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like I'm just here now with this new project, and I'm a fresh new artist, you know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man who's been doing this for some time. You know what I mean? So for me, once I got to the point where I'm like, listen, I want to do this kind of music because, number one, I love learning and I love new information. You know what I'm saying? And I can combine that with my skill set, and I can give it to the kids that I think need it. There was nothing else to it. You know what I'm saying? It was, I didn't even really expect it was going to grow to the point that it's growing, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I'm going to do this company. I'm going to make this music for the kids. I'm going to have a great time doing it, and then that's it. You know what I mean? And then what started to happen was people started to appreciate the hip-hop sound of it. And was like, yo, that's dope. I need that. You know what I'm saying? And then that led to Lesson 1 hitting number 1 on Amazon, you know what I'm saying, and number 1 in hot new releases, and being number 8, you know what I'm saying, on the education list.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And then worldwide, you know what I'm saying? Being able to travel, and, you know what I'm saying, get paid for it, you know what I mean? And I didn't really expect all of that to happen. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm on a mainstream platform, but this is still a lot more than what I thought was going to happen. And I now recognize that there's no ceiling. You know what I'm saying? As long as we continue to put out good music and we have a good, a good sound business plan behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If our intentions and our motives are correct, then the sky's the limit. So I never even had the time to really think about mainstream this and mainstream that. I got to do a lot of studying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of reading. It's a lot of stuff that goes into the information that I'm putting out. I'm not just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just picking a random subject, sitting down and writing about it.
There you
know
go.
what I mean? There's a lot of work that goes into it.
Now, speaking to trying to transition into industry, mainstreamish, what is your take on, the current mainstream music circuit worldwide, not just rap and hip hop, but all of it? Because to me, in my opinion, it all just seems like it's just one thing. There's no differentiation now of pop. The most differentiation that I see through music is like country, because if it's not country music, if it's pop and dancey, it's all the same. Whether it's rap, techno, electronica, dubstep, it's all the same. So, what is your take on current mainstream hip hop and how it's turned into what it has and evolved into what it has been in the past 2 decades?
I think there's a good aspect and I think there's a bad aspect. I
Okay.
think the good aspect of it is that, hip hop and rap music is something that is now a global phenomenon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can go to China, you can go to, I did an interview in Germany, you know what I'm saying? And, this is just me, you know what I'm saying? So, and from that aspect, hip hop becoming a global phenomenon, that's a beautiful thing because it opens the doors for a lot of artists that want to, tackle new territories, and it at least gives you an opportunity. I think the bad aspect of it is the mainstream media, they play one kind of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They give you a small range, and they'll say, oh, well, this is hot in the club, and you know what I'm saying, and this is what's playing. But we all know that there's a variety of politics that go into why they're playing these particular artists. It's who's backing them, you know what I'm saying? What kind of message are they putting out? What kind of agenda, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we know, you know what I mean? And that's a different kind of conversation that we can get deep off into. But they give such a small window. They give people such a small view of what hip hop is that it taints the people that are outside of hip hop. It taints their view because they're listening to the mainstream and they're like, oh, that's rap. That represents hip hop. It's like, no, that does not represent hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Those are just the few artists that are being played. You know what I mean? Out of the millions that are out there. So people don't think that there's positive rap. People don't think that there's conscious rap. People don't think that there's music out there other than what they hear in the mainstream media. That's their portrayal, and that's the bad part about it.
I totally agree.
Now it's like you get lumped up. It's like, oh, you're a rapper. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You must be like this, or you must talk like this. You know what I'm saying? And then you hear all the negativity because of the limited view that they have when they're peeking into that mainstream window. So it's crazy because the mainstream is such this big stage. They have such this small window that they allow people to look through. And I think that's the messed up part about it.
Yeah, man. All right, listen, that was a very eloquent way that you put that, and I appreciate and respect that answer. I do, really do. There's so much, like you said, that conversation can evolve to, we can turn that into a conversation of symbolisms and people doing certain things on purpose and pushing agendas, whether it's the effemination of the male. You see how certain people on certain labels have made videos that they have themselves put on YouTube talking about who they had to sleep with. And I ain't even talking no female stuff. I'm letting you know that right now. But what they... Yeah. See? What they, people they had to sleep with and things they did and sacrifices they had to make. And we ain't talking about sacrifices, folks, like you supposed to go to work tomorrow at 8 o'clock, but you won't call out because y'all going to New York and that's the first time you ever going. We ain't talking about that type of sacrifice. No. They had to take sacrifices in their life where somebody or something is gone now. And it's funny because I may not know Larry's answer, and I will ask him this after I finish my soliloquy. But growing up, when I first started messing around with music and realized that I had a talent for doing such, and then found out my father used to be a drummer for Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, and no wonder why I can just freestyle any type of topic off my head, because to me, a beat, aka a track, is a foreign language to me, and I'm its interpreter. The best way to put that is if you watch an MMA or a boxing fight, and you see the Argentinian or the Mexican or the Filipino or someone of a different nationality win the fight, Max Kellerman, or get in the ring and interview them and ask them, what they thought of the fight and congratulations, and show replays, and you notice that there's an interpreter who has to speak in the language of the fighter who Matt Kellerman is asking the question to which that fighter will speak in his native tongue back to that interpreter, and the interpreter will then tell Matt Kellerman over the microphone in English what that fighter just said. So to me, the fighter is the beat, it's the track. And because I'm a producer as well as an artist, I understand beat making and the process behind such. The same way I freestyle my music is the same way I make beats, just off the top of my head. And to have what people do now, like, there's no back masking in my music. There is no, if you played it backwards, it says something weird, because I don't pass my music off to no people that can fuck with my shit, the masters or anything like that after it's done. It's mine. I have my own studio. I do my own recording. There are certain people in studios that I show love to that I will go and work with because I'm just trying to support their brand and I don't mind showing love. But I will never be passing my music off to any industry executive, because when I was a child, I never had aspirations of being a rapper. I wanted to be a doctor, a heart surgeon like Dr. Daniel Hale Williams, the first African-American man that successfully performed a quadruple bypass surgery. That's what my aspiration was as a child. And somewhere along the way, because I had no guidance, I was the proverbial inmate that ran the asylum. I had no idea the significance of some of the things that I was doing, not only on myself, but my family, my mother specifically. And becoming older, being able to educate myself outside of scholastic studies in terms of education through religion, education through the Bible. Do you see this right here, folks? This is a real Bible. It has the New Testament and the Old Testament. Yes, there are two different things. It is not the same words in different form. The Old Testament has completely different characters and chapters as the Old Testament does. And this is real, as you can see, as I'm showing you. This is a real book. This is not a flask. There is not a liquor bottle inside there. I do not drink liquor anymore, as a matter of fact. The 17th of this month, it'll be 9 months I have not drank liquor. I still drink a beer every now and then, but no liquor, because that's poison in my body. I shouldn't even be drinking the damn beer. But I know my sins, and I know I'm going to have to answer for my sins. My life is already in repentance. I've given my life to our Savior, Jesus Christ. With that being said, how come I never wanted to be famous? How come I never wanted to be signed? I didn't know half the stuff I know now back when I was 18 and started bringing my music out. The first time I ever recorded a rap, Larry, I was 18 years old. It was to the Lord Tariq and Peter Gunn's beat. If it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap-ish probably never would be going on. That Uptown Baby beat. So after doing that track and hearing how I came off and doing my own thing, for some reason, people older than me, shout out to my old head, DJ Biz, B-I-Z. He's a producer as well. I used to go down to the 100 block of Lindenwood Street, which is literally the block up the street from me. I was on the unit block and he was on the 100 block. And go record $25 an hour. And I used to bring friends with me sometimes, different people. Some people from my school, some people from the neighborhood. And everybody had their own particular style and things of that nature. And when we started getting praise and, DJs started saying, man, listen, I'm not saying you the best and nothing like that. I'm not dick eating. I'm just saying, you got talent, man. Don't waste it. You got talent. I'm telling you right now, you have talent. You're not just a rapper that can rap. You got talent. Not only do you know how to put a story together through your music, but you're marketable. You got a look. They can put you in advertisements. I done had women who work in that industry try to get me to go in that direction. Now, of course, I started knowing what I know now, so I could not follow them. No. I'm not willing to sell out. And I'm not talking about sell out like, oh, shookin' and jiving, cooning and buffooning. No, I mean literally S-O-U-L-E-D. I'm not going to be sold out. I like the fact that I was able to do everything negative that I did in my life and learn those lessons and have the answer for those when I'm gone and have the answer to Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, and the Father God. But see those errors and then through recollection and reflection say, this is something that should not be celebrated. This is something that I should not be bigging up. I feel horrible about some of these things that I've done. And I went and made amends for those things. I've also begged the Lord, gave my life and asked for his repentance because of such. How come I never, ever, with all these rappers, now I'm 32 years old right now. So when I was 18, that was 14 years ago. It was 2001. Do you know Rockefeller Records and Def Jam had, first of all, they're the #1 company ever, but in terms of Def Jam, but they had some of the hottest artists and hottest music out, and they all pushing the agenda. Some of them don't know it. They're unwilling puppets. And see, I'm not afraid to speak on these things because if I'm meant to die, because I'm exposing the truth, they're going to call me crazy. I do drugs. I don't do drugs. I will drink a beer and I smoke marijuana from time to time, but not when I'm talking this. That way you can't discredit the words that are coming out of my mouth. No smoking psychedelic drugs. I don't pop pills. I don't even take Tylenol for headaches. How come I wasn't impressed? How come I didn't want the VVS Diamonds? How come I didn't want the Phantoms and the Maybachs they was rapping about, and Ferraris? I never wanted to be signed. I never wanted to be famous. I always said since I was 18, Larry, if I ever had an opportunity to meet somebody that was an industry person, I wanted that person to be, and this is in a perfect world, this is never going to happen, I wanted this person to be a legitimate businessman that could see that we have some type of talent, or that I had some type of talent, and that I can push my talent and try to make us some money together in terms of rap my style, be myself, and do my thing. But the moment they try to change that or make me something I'm not, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to be a part of it. That's what I said when I was 18. I never wanted this famousness. I never wanted to be noticed and followed. I do not want to be idolized. I'm not an idol. I used to be stupid saying things like Jerry Rice was my idol because he played football and I want to play football too. Do you know an idol is something or somebody that believes themselves to be worthy of praise as a god? I don't recognize no person as a god, especially no person walking these streets. Whether it was LL Cool J and Into Deep calling himself God, whether it's some nigga that's outside right now hustling all these drugs thinking he is God, whether it's you fucking scientists and you females out there pushing eugenics who playing around with animal and human DNA thinking you're playing God, for all you Satanists and Gnostic society followers who believe that you're enlightening yourself to be like gods, for you movie executives who make movies like Ex Machina and Transcendence, showing people that if they got cancer or if they're sick, all they have to do is try to merge themselves with technology and they will become gods. Hakeem Umar Bragdon says to you from the bottom of his heart, fuck you. That's what I say. I don't want to be a part of your sick, twisted Hollywood bullshit. I don't want to be in none of your films. I don't want to be in none of your music videos. I don't want to make cameos on none of you motherfuckers' music. That's why I stayed to myself. I had opportunities just like Larry said. He turned down stuff and had label deals and things not work out. Guess what? So did I. And it didn't work out because I did not want it to work out. Because I started to understand what I was studying. This wasn't some lady or some man that came and sat me down and said, hey man, you know when people throwing up triangles, it means this. Or when people throw up the one-eyed Willie, it means 666. No. Nobody had to tell me that. I started figuring shit out on my own. I know people who personally signed with artists and labels that are famous. Rockefeller Records, a couple of my friends signed to. Some of them state property niggas that I know personally was signed to Rockefeller Def Jam. Look at some of the symbolism they push. They didn't even know it at the time because they come from North Philly. I'm tired of being hustling in the streets and getting jailed for selling drugs, trying to feed my family, when I can just get in the studio and rap some music and make this money. But they didn't have no fucking idea. Just like half the people that's out there right now. If you're not on that upper echelon, that 33rd elite level, you don't even know the shit that you out there pushing. That's why all them famous motherfuckers, all the babies, Jay-Z's and all that, is grabbing all these little young motherfuckers, pushing them to the forefront. They did it with Rihanna. She was a good girl going bad, remember? Her first album, Rays of the Sun, when she was singing real songs in Barbados, was awesome. Had nothing to do about being out of love and sexing and drinking and bitch better have my money. But as soon as Jay-Z grabbed her, what's the name of her first fucking album? Her debut album, A Good Girl Gone Bad. And you don't see it. You don't see it. It's happening with all of your favorite artists. They're pushing transgenderism. It's cool if you want to be a girl, but you're a guy. It's cool to be a guy if you're a girl. They got Bruce Jenner being the fucking poster child for that. But nobody don't want to hear that. But I bet you if me and Larry was on here right now talking about which bitches in the industry got the fattest booties, we'd have over 1 million viewers and niggas on here talking about, I'm calling, yo, Nicki Minaj got the fattest ass. Beyonce, fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. That's why my show is uncensored. Because I want to be able to express myself without nobody clipping me and turning me the fuck off when I get charged like this. And Larry, I apologize for rambling, but this is real shit, man.
Nah, you good, brother. You good.
Let me let me ask you, how do you feel about the symbolism in hip hop and how it has been getting so many of our youth to turn a blind eye to their parents, to stop men from loving their women, to make these men start acting like females and vice versa, man? What's your take on that?
Well, first I'm gonna say, people don't really understand the power of energy,
Right.
and the power of thought, and that there are actually people out there who believe wholeheartedly, you know what I'm saying, in wicked spirits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and control.
Same way.
Do.
The same
You know
way.
what I'm saying? There are companies that do grab masters, seances with them, and you know what I mean. And it's just crazy because I don't usually talk about this stuff and live on the air, but I know, you know what I mean, that there are different people that do seances with the music because, if they feel like that music will get into your mind and get into your soul.
Yep.
You will convert to, whatever it is that they want to convert you to, whether it's darkness, you know what I'm saying, whether it's, Satanism, whatever
Yep.
that may be. People don't understand the actual power of energy. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand the power of a thought. You know what I'm saying? And how a thought, can become a physical manifestation.
Yes.
So the symbolism that people, some people, they don't know that they're being used as something that is creating negative energy.
Right.
They're just out there doing videos. They're just out there putting on costumes.
Yep.
They're just out there making hand gestures that they don't really understand. You know what I mean? And they're not even aware that they're being used. And then they're not aware that their actions, you know what I mean, become, something that's much darker. So, I think that people are being used as pawns without knowing it. I think that there's a much darker, society. I don't know if you want to call it a society, because it's not necessarily that, even though all of that's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There are these different organizations that tap into what they feel is ancient knowledge, but they're using that ancient knowledge for their own purposes to try to gain power, to, like you said, become God.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's, it's very real and it's very dangerous. You know what I mean? Especially when it's being used by people who have no idea. You can look at different videos and see all of the symbolism breaking down. You can look at shows today, whether award shows, and you can actually look at the different stage props that's being used.
Yes.
You see all of these crazy images, whether it's a Baphomet or whether it's a 666. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even understand that they're acting out different rituals to bring about a different kind of negative energy. They don't even understand what they're being used for. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. That, it's a whole. There's a dark side to life, man. You know what I mean? That's mad real.
Yeah.
Once you actually start paying attention, and then once you actually start opening your eyes and meeting people, and then becoming more self-conscious, and just learning more things. You know what I mean? Training your third eye to see different things that most people can't see with their two eyes.
Right.
So it's the dark side that exists out there, man. That's crazy. And it is, as far as the society that we live in today, I think it's a multitude of things. Number one, I do think it's that dark energy. Number two, we are living in a culture that's like the descendants of, when you look at the Greek culture, when you look at the Roman culture, when you look at the things that they were involved in, when you look at the things that they did and the things that they were accused of, we're living in an area, in an era that's ran by the descendants of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when we're looking at men turning into women, when we trace back the root of that, you know what I'm saying? We're living with the descendants of you know what I mean? Like, man, it's crazy.
It's crazy,
man.
Yeah. You just took the words right out of my mouth.
But, we living in a shit world, man. And, we got to just inject more positive energy, man, because the power of thoughts, is crazy.
Yes, sir. Well, very well put.
I do think people are being used as pawns again.
Very well put. I want to transition a little bit to the song we're about to play right now, Whitlock, featuring the homeboy Talib Kweli. Let me ask you, Locke, what is the message that you guys are putting out right here on this track on Run America?
This song is about the youth running America. people that have the future in their hands when we're gone.
Yeah.
So whatever's going to happen to us, whatever's going to happen to this planet, whatever's going to happen with humanity in its entirety is going to come about at the hands of the next generation.
Yeah.
And if we don't, you know what I'm saying, if we don't get them to recognize their power, then we're on a destructive path. But if we can get them to recognize the power, then maybe we can head to a brighter future. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can understand, you know, on a collective level, the power that they have, so that we can, as a humanity and as a world and as a society, just move on to better things. You know what I mean? Speaking kind of broadly when I say better things.
Yeah.
They have so much power in them. The same way that we had the power when our elders was looking at us. You know what I'm saying? I've heard many elders say, man, why is the youth wicked on the young? You know what I'm saying? And you know, we have to, but my answer to that is because y'all didn't teach us. You know what I'm saying? But the young, man, everything is in their hands. And we have to get them, we have to teach them. We got to be their role models. We got to get them to understand their power. And then we got to get them to understand that they got to teach the generation that's coming after them so that we can continue this thing called life.
Greatly said, man. Greatly said. Well, there's nothing left to it but to do it. We're going to let the homeboy Larry go ahead, Lock, introduce the track, let the people know what they're about to hear.
Yeah, man. It's your boy Lock. You know what I'm saying? This is the new single. It's called Run America. It's featuring my man Talib Kweli. We got the cuts on there by my man DJ JC. We got the hook on there being sung by my man Jay Sun. So let's get into it right here on AFG Live.
Let's do it, y'all.
Powerful mind bring powerful actions. Gotta believe. I'm so close to the top with no plans of landing. Tryna be outstanding. Supply is demanding. Greatness for the whole planet, but we don't need your plans. We're gonna be great. Guess what? We run America. Said we run America. We run America. We run America. We run America.
Run America like a corporation, off of the plantation, or like a doctor the way I practice patience. Yes. See you on your knees, hoping they don't forsake us. This generation, they gotta go to war just to recall the greatest. Word. So when they tell you it's in God's hands, then me and yours too. So go on and show them where God stands. They say God is laughing at our plans, but whether you believe in that or not, stay on your job, fam. The confused who try to divide us. Sometimes like the music, the only thing that unites us is provide us with perspective to help us to understand we need compassion. Instead of a helping hand to a fellow man, stop sleeping. You got dreams you gotta live out. You never figure it out until you get up and get out. Just keep going, don't ever stop until you got something. I ain't a politician, so I'm not running.
I'm so close to the top with no plans of landing. Tryna be outstanding. Supply is demanding. Greatness for the whole planet, but we don't need your plans. We're gonna be great. Guess what? We run America. Said we run America. We run America. We run America. We run America. He can take it all, vision of a falcon. He focusing, trying to take a loss, trying to creep ahead of the Chiefs. Not at any cost, just to get them something to keep that they consider yours. Sharp mental, and even as a punk, old heads figure he could be the one that dodge scandals. Early understanding of your basic fundamentals can separate the boss from the fronters and the rental. Yeah, the picture painted is gentle. A thug boy, the book is too powerful of a simple, and everything's done to prevent him from getting into the strong gigs, so they promoting street credentials. In a power game, what you consume is vital. Mainstream audio poor, got no rivals. Pay more attention. Whoever struggling by the third grade is counted as more cattle for prison. Boss under old regimes disappearing. You ride in the streets so you can hear them. Powers in the knowledge we don't even get the credit for. Children are the future, the youth run America. I'm so close to the top with no plans of landing. Tryna be outstanding. Supply is demanding. Greatness for the whole planet, but we don't need your plans. We're gonna be America. We run 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 America.
I'm going to keep on fighting, and everybody here is going to keep on fighting to make sure that all of our kids have the opportunity to make of their lives what they live. Today is just the beginning. We're going to keep at this for you, the young people of America, for your generation, and for all generations to come. So thank you. God bless you. God bless all. God bless you all.
It's Radio AFG Live, man. Talib Kweli featuring the homeboy Larry Locke. That was Run America. We playing it again to end the show off, but right now, this is the beautiful Zaya Bell, and the track is entitled Liar. Right here on Radio AFG Live. Get it poppin', baby.
And you told me you wanted me to. All I ever needed was you. And you told me you needed me too. You're such a damn liar, liar. You're such a damn liar, liar. You're such a damn liar, liar. But I'm happy, cause you're gone now. Said I'm happy, cause you're gone now. Said I'm happy, cause you're gone now. Said I'm happy, cause you're gone now. So get on now, so get on now. Baby, it's a shame we got to play these silly games. The fact that you're a grown-ass man, but you can't tell me what it is you're thinking. Or maybe it's just too simple and your emotions confidential. I don't really have the time to get into this. You've been texting back too late. Another drop of faith. Now I'm starting to lose my faith. Maybe I need to pray. And it ain't no use in trying. Cause I know your phone's on silent. And Keisha said you lying. And you know my girl ain't lying. All I ever wanted was you. And you told me you wanted me too. All I ever needed was you. And you told me you needed me too. You're such a damn liar, liar. You're such a damn liar, liar. You're such a damn liar, liar. But I'm happy, cause you're gone now. Said I'm happy, cause you're gone now. Said I'm happy, cause you're gone now. Said I'm happy, cause you're gone now. So get on now, so get on now. Now, man, to hold a real woman down, down, down. Well, I bet it takes a better man to know when he got a queen around. And I'ma do so much better without you. Cause I feel so much better without you. Even your homies told me about you. And your mama said get off my couch too. You keep telling me over and over. We keep starting over and over. But your love is so good. Even when you're up to no good. And I know all about that. So I got all the power. Leave your key up on the counter. And I'll be gone when you get out the shower. All I ever wanted was you. And you told me you wanted me too. All I ever needed was you. And you told me you needed me too. You're such a damn liar, liar. You're such a damn liar, liar. You're such a damn liar, liar. But I'm happy, cause you're gone now. Said I'm happy, cause you're gone now. Said I'm happy, cause you're gone now. Said I'm happy, cause you're gone now. So get on now, so get on now. Ow.
Zaya Bell. The track is titled Liar, produced by the homeboy E9, right here on Radio AFG Live. And this is still a Larry Locke Henderson interview Wednesday, which is now Thursday because it's past 12 a.m. right here in Philly. Hey, man, I want to say thank you very much for rocking out with us right here and spending this time with us right here on Radio AFG Live, allowing us to play the tracks and the debut to Run America right here. Don't worry, it's not just one night. We're going to keep, your songs in rotation right here on Radio AFG Live. That's always going to be cool, but once again, to wrap things up, because you're going to throw it back to Run America after you get finished. But let everybody know once again who you are, where you're from, how they can reach you, What's going on right now? Get us out of here.
Yeah, man. Once again, man, this is Larry Lock Henderson, CEO, featured artist on Smart Music Entertainment, my label and company, man. I represent New Brunswick and Willowboro, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can get the information, hear the songs, download them, get the tour dates, and understand everything that's going on at smart-hiphop.com. You can get at me on Instagram at Smart Hip Hop, on Twitter at Smart Hip Hop, on Facebook at Smart Music Entertainment. Once again, the website, you can download all these joints right now. It's smart-hiphop.com.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we appreciate you for rocking out with us, Larry.
Yeah.
Throw it up to your track again, man. We about to replay it again. Tell them what it's called, who's on it, who produced it, who's cutting it. Let them know, man. We getting it again.
Yeah, man. It's the Run America joint. It's myself, man. It's the big homie Talib Kweli. It's my man DJ J.C., who I know all y'all know out there.
Hell yeah.
It's also my man J-Son. You know what I'm saying? It's produced by my man Mercury Beats. He produced it. He did the track for me. And, this is the new joint right here, man, on Lesson 2.
And we appreciate that, man. We're going to be banging it right here off that Lesson 2. It's the homeboy, Larry Lock Henderson, featuring Talib Kweli, produced by Mercury Beats with the mixing by DJ J Ski. It's Run America right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Let's get it poppin'.
A powerful mind, powerful actions. You gotta believe. I'm so close to the top with no plans of landing. Trying to be outstanding, supply and demanding. Greatness for the whole planet, but we don't need your plans. We're gonna be great. Guess what? We run America. Said we run America. We run America. We run America.
Run America like a corporation, offer the plantation. I'm like a doctor, the way I practice patience. Yes, see you on your knees, hoping that you're forsaken. This generation ain't gotta go to war just to be born the greatest. Word. So when they tell you it's in God's hands, then me and yours too. So go on and show them where God stands. They say God is laughing at our plans, but whether you believe in that or not, stay on your job, fam. The confused who try to divide us. Sounds like the music, the only thing that unites us is provide us with perspective to help us to understand we need compassion. Instead of a helping hand to a fellow man. Stop sleeping, you got dreams you gotta live out. You never figure it out until you get up and get out. So keep going, don't ever stop until you got something. I ain't a politician, so I'm not running.
I'm so close to the top with no plans of landing. Trying to be outstanding, supply and demanding. Greatness for the whole planet, but we don't need your plans. We're gonna be great. Guess what? We run America. Said we run America. We run America. We run America. He can take it all. Vision of a falcon. He focusing, trying to take a loss, trying to creep ahead of the Chiefs. Not at any cost, just to get him something to keep that they consider yours. Sharp mental, and even as a pump, old heads figure he could be the one that dodge scandals. Early understanding of your basic fundamentals can separate a boss from the fronters and the rental. Yeah, the picture painted is gentle. A thug boy, the book is too powerful of a simple, and everything's done to prevent him from getting into the strong gigs, so they promoting street credentials. In the power game, what you consume is vital. Mainstream audio poor, got no rivals. Pay more attention. Whoever struggling by the third grade is counted as more cattle for prison. Bars under old regimes disappearing. You ride in the streets so you can hear them. Powers in the knowledge we don't even get the credit for. Children are the future, the youth run America. I'm so close to the top with no plans of landing. Trying to be outstanding, supply and demanding. Greatness for the whole planet, but we don't need your plans. We're gonna be great. Guess what? We run America. Said we run America. We run America. We run America. America. We fight America. We're going to keep on fighting, and everybody here is going to keep on fighting to make sure that all of our kids have the opportunity to make their lives what they live. Today is just the beginning. We're going to keep at this for you, the young people of America, for your generation, and for all generations too. So thank you. God bless you. God bless all. God bless you.
It's Radio AFG Live, man. Just want to say thank you very much to my homeboy Larry Locke Henderson. I appreciate you so much for calling in and being interviewed on Radio AFG Live. We set that up this past weekend. Shout out to Miss Madeline as well for getting that thing popping, because she reached out and seen if we can get that done. So shout out to you too for setting it up. Big ups to the whole Smart Music family. Make sure you guys follow him on Twitter at Smart Hip Hop. Visit the website smart-music.com. Download the tracks. That Run America joint feature Talib Kweli, produced by Mercury Beats, with cuts and scratches on there from DJ J Ski. Y'all already know what it is, man. Check it out. My main man Danny Cash gonna come back up in a little bit. I'm gonna replay that Fuck You Know single. That's that new joint. So we had a lot of premiere music tonight, man. We had 3 premiere tracks. 2 from the homeboy Larry Locke and 1 from my main man Danny Cash. We had some good shit tonight, and they're going to be getting spun in rotation right here on Radio AFG Live. And I just got confirmation from the homeboy Locke that he's going to be contributing music not only for Street Heat Volume 4, but for Hope, helping other people eat. So make sure y'all look out for that. If you guys are independent artists and entrepreneurs that want your music played during the show, all you got to do is send your MP3s right to the 5dudesgun@gmail.com. That's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN @gmail.com. Donations are definitely welcome. Shout out to the homeboy, once again, Larry Locke. He just retweeted along with the show. Appreciate it. But you guys can make donations via PayPal right there. You see everything on the screen. I mean, I make sure I put the graphics up so everybody can see, you know, what it is. But see, the graphics ain't there for, you know, the PayPal joint. I mean, I ain't put it over there this time, but it usually be right there. And he be jumping up and down. But if you guys are PayPal verified, you go to paypal.com and use the same email address, the 5dudesgun @gmail.com. That's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN @gmail.com. We'll take care of you. Everything right here on the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live is done for the independent artists and entrepreneurs. So if you want to be interviewed, got music, got commercials, want to be a part of something that we're doing, got ideas that you want to add to the show, whatever it may be, hit us up universally at the 5dudesgun @gmail.com. That's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN @gmail.com. And we'll take care of you. Right now, we're getting into some more Philly music right here. It's the homeboy Hick the Pirate. The track is entitled When I Think About You. Live on Radio AFG Live. Let's go.
She want a man, she ain't want no boyfriend. She don't want no half nights, like girl weekends. Baby, you my girl, so I'm with you to my world end. She say that I make her feel like she in a whirlwind. I say I ain't perfect. She said you the right type, but you ain't pussy also. She can rock a mic right. I'ma give her better days, I'ma give her nice nights. Got me doing brown. When I was used to light bright, love her attitude and the way she talk back. When I get behind it, it's like you trying to walk that. Ever since I came across and I couldn't fall back. In the art garage in the back with a ball sack. She said, excuse me, you're sitting on my jacket. All the niggas in there just wasn't in a bracket. I told her anything that she wanted to just ask me. She didn't believe me until her mom put my jacket. I had a vision that told me that you was different. If doing you dirty, never on that agenda. All the good times we had, do you remember? You made my heart warm when it was colder than December. When I think about you, everything about you, about you. When I think about you, everything about you, about you. When I think about you, everything about you. When I think about you, everything about you. Turn me on, I'ma hit the mall, see. I'ma spend it all, see. Anything you want, baby girl, just call me. Pitching like brawlers, got me ballin' like Spalding. In love with you is with a nigga trying to fall in. Shorty got a nice rack. Love it when I fight that, when I hit it from the back. All because I like that. We ain't gotta hit the club, we can have a nightcap. I fuck, she leave, then she'll be right back. My own personal drug, they feel my addiction. Never did I ever have to get in where I fit in. Say she left from here for me, I'm like, no she didn't. She just wanted her relationship to go the distance. I gave her all of me, I couldn't give her half of that. I felt as though if I did, she would just pass on that. All the dumb shit we seen, we used to laugh at that. The past is the past, and I kept myself flashing back. I had a vision that told me that you was different. If doing you dirty, never on that agenda. All the good times we had, do you remember? You made my heart warm when it was colder than December. When I think about you, everything about you, about you. When I think about you, everything about you, about you. When I think about you, everything about you. When I think about you, everything about you. Turn me on. You're more than just a one-two. You're a blessing. The difference between stress and depression, I was stressing. Made a few mistakes in my life, I learned my lesson. The love that you got for me, I ain't never questioned. Tired of the fussing and fighting, fuck the argument. I ain't trying to steal your heart, I'm trying to borrow it. If we make it through the night, let's bring tomorrow in. If we make it to tomorrow, let's do this all again, all again. Understand with you, I'm trying to make a life. Got two baby moms already, you I'm trying to make my wife. Never got an order out, you get with me every night. I just wait before it's too late, baby, we get it right. Now all the shit that I'm sipping before I take a flight. Press every inch of your body before I take a fight. In the streets, I spend my days with you, is where I spend my nights. Before I die, you was the place I'm trying to spend my life.
It's Radio AFG Live, man. We keeping the music money right here. Off that street in Volume 3. All the way from motherfucking Tennessee. It's the homeboy Snacks Martin, produced by my main man Skip Fearless. Peace God, right here on Radio AFG Live. Let's go.
Let's go! Nigga, this flow might hurt you. This sharp come close might murk you. We geeked up smoking that Urkel. Keep these square niggas out of my circle. Show a Zuby, remove the commercial. You tell me the hazmat team to alert you. Bad bitch work my mic, no rehearsal. Bitch make a nigga come quick like curfew. Homie, these coppers be working all in my direction. As soon as they see me, they whipping they weapon. They see my skin color, they start that aggression. I be running hot and then learning my lesson. My nigga, you see, I flip it immediately. This shit be so easy to me. Bitch, I'm the man. I be who I want me to be. Don't care what you be thinking to me. No, I don't be one that be beefing no drama. No business, your business. Bitch, don't tell Obama. Don't fuck with no coppers, them niggas is evil. Don't fuck with no doctors, they killing my people. That's real talk, nigga, no bullshit. No bullshit. Wrong words, you get a full clip. Hit 'em up with a bitch that'll nurse you. Better that in the corner to hurt you. Peace God, got the heat God, let him eat God, let me eat. Then he go to sleep 6 feet deep. Put him in the creek with the concrete feet. You can sleep with the jellyfish, you little bitch. I dish these hoes on purpose. If you ain't looking better than your purse is. But if you working hard for that tip, then I just might tip your ass with this dick. Know that? Nigga, I get so dizzy that a nigga can't see straight. And I'm big snacks, no cheesecake, you know? But let a bitch taste me. She be like, my flavor's tasty. My bitch so bad, shit you say just make me laugh. I make another nigga toss out that cash. I go so dummy that I just might crash. Next ain't tricking on average ass. If be above average, it just might pass. Cause baby girl, if you ain't worth it, then I'ma treat your ass like it's worthless. And I dish you bitches on purpose. If you ain't looking better than your person, if you're working hard for that tip, I just might tip your ass with this dick. Please spit your game, talk your shit. Yes, I'ma talk mine till a nigga get rich. And all these bitches got to have one. Put them all together, I'm bound to have fun. It's the drunken master, and I preach to a nigga like a drunken pastor. Chill with my enemy, I rob him after. Mass amusement, nigga, lots of laughter. I'm bad from it, don't make stacks get at you. Ain't shit sweet, I'm heavy in the street, just ask the concrete. Cause the money gon' stack, no Lego. I don't make a bad bitch dance for the peso. And I'm so fly, nigga, I should have a halo. I be sauce like a nigga drink Prego. Motherfucker better do as I say so. Cause they all in my way, bro. I swear to God, all a nigga wanna do is play PS4. And every other day I get stressed some more. I'm living in the bakery for a lot of dough. I swear to God, hard cold as an Eskimo. And I smoke this weed by the motherfucking sun. I'm barely ever done. You know me, where are you from? Where I'm from, they bust guns by the truckload. And every motherfucker with a truck know. Snacks holding, my nigga, I'm serious. Don't get shot in your midsection and get put on your period. Leave you sinking and bloody delirious. Free me up in the shadows, out on your block. Cause summer, I'm plotting mysterious. And as soon as you slack, niggas attack and leave you right next to your accurate. Nigga, I get so dizzy that a nigga can't see straight. And I'm big snacks, no cheesecake, you know? But let a bitch taste me. She be like, my flavor's tasty. My bitch so bad, shit you say just make me laugh. I make another nigga toss out that cash. I go so dummy that I just might crash. Next ain't tricking on average ass. If be above average, it just might pass. But baby girl, if you ain't worth it, then I'ma treat your ass like it's worthless. And I dish you bitches on purpose. If you ain't looking better than your person, if you're working hard for that tip, I just might tip your ass with this.
Radio AFG Live, man. The homeboy Snacks Martin, produced by Skip Fearless out of Tennessee. Peace God, right here on Radio AFG Live. We keeping the music moving, man. It's the homeboy Mr. 215, J Matt. Crossed up with Young Hawk, the 5 Deuce Gun, featuring our homegirl Bucky Balboa. GRF, Grip Your Red Faces. Let's go!
moolah, talking like moolah. Pull that toolie out and blow straight out his medulla. T.Y. told me to chill cause he rather be the shooter. So all I do is point and click my niggas like computers. But if you more time, I'm stacking it in the scooter. But I heard you got me thinking, you know that I'm hitting you up. My crew tough, we roll hard and don't care who you are. Knock your ass out and leave it posted on World Star. On this ain't no regret, nigga, this that street rap. You come round my way late like you better hang your heat strap. They can take the dirt that we smoking on that loud pack. They ask me to get it, I tell them they can find that. I in this world, that's where my mind check. Cause everywhere I go, they know I keep mine straight. People 40 now and hit like the line. Get my mind on my money with my mind. And I gotta be true to myself before I lose my health. I need the doctor, man, where's the help? Never had no promotion, did it all myself. That's why every line I write, man, they always felt. I said I'm nothing but the hood, drinking liquid in my tone. I keep it 100 to the raw with my bones. Today I'm thinking gone, I sit up on my throne. King of my answer, ruler of my home. They say I'm lost, right? Being tough like a man, but they got the game twisted. So I'm about to bring it back to see them walk as a bit, been Mr. Mac. To the team at AFG, now holla back. Wow, why them boys getting wild on you? Wow, I guess this boy got style on you. Wow, what you about to get punched in your face? You just man, cause I'm styling on you. Wow, L-Dub, fly deuce, be a strip, bitch. Well, hopefully this is basic arithmetic. Add on addition to the multiplication. Divided by my division and after that escape. On vacation, permanently my man, fuck a hater. You underneath the ground will not understand. Sand off for the land, the boats come from a travel. Listen to fishing while your providers and trying to grab it. Where's their hands at? I don't understand, so compound you. Spinning niggas just like my pasta, not understand you. Been fucked up and got my whole squad in it. Fuck a bandit, going crazy with me in it. A fucking bandit, Wild West, can't kick it. Yes, we can, AFG, we not timid. It's too young, be in dollar and young hacker. It's 215, no Mac, your boy got you. And yeah, no spot, no smoking, no butter, yo loving. What the fuck is going on, yo mother? Probably hitting outside, knocking at the door, cause the butter got her rubbing in the teeth once more.
From a land where we weren't supposed to make it, and chicks do anything to get butt naked. Niggas die, they for their faces. Grandma in the window just praying, and I ain't giving no lessons, I'm just saying. Cruise with me, just vibe with me. This that summer music, hopping and ride with me. Old girl saying that she's still fine to me. To me, she with me, I'm just combining me. Money's been drug use, middle fingers up, this thing, fuck you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Radio AFG Live. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Young Ace to the double A-K-I-M in the flesh. And I told y'all we was going to play it again. Because my main man, Danny Cash, I fuck with all my niggas. Everybody show love, everybody show respect. I give it back tenfold, you know what I'm saying? That being said, you know your boy gonna have to give it to you on the Danny Cash fuck you no tip, right? I said, you know I'm gonna have to give it to you on that Danny Cash fuck you no tip again, right? Y'all know that, right? I'm just saying, if you ain't know, now you know. No Biggie Smalls, but I'm just saying, now you know. So with that being said, produced by the homeboy Greedy Money. It's Danny Cash, North Philly Zones, my nigga from University City High School. And this is Off That Ready Set Grind Volume 2. Fuck you know. Live on Radio AFG. Let's go.
You know who got it. Pull up on a nigga like I went black. That's a motherfucker where his bitch at. 3 years and I got it just to get back. But when I get it, I ain't give a nigga shit back. Nah, fuck I look like. No more no times I got you tonight. $5 new dollars, you know that I gotta do something to touch you. Covering always the gut with the bullshit. Some stuff up before there was dope with the price. And she like a pick on the gram, I'm yelling and telling her busting on Skype. Bitch, when I step on the launch and attack my stomach, he cutting no sight. It's funny said, God, I'm saying like a water, you know I check every night. I am the best and I'm betting the house. Chasing the mills, you still on the couch. Still in the job. Bitch said she's only, she told me come over. chillin' them off. That you know nothing about. This shit is crazy, my nigga. When I listen to my nigga, my something in this good and they pay me, my nigga. Look at my mom, I go hard with this girl. Can't be lazy, my nigga. You didn't hear all of this time, but you broke. Now I know why you hate me, my nigga. Over the shop, live my new home at the top. Fool on the road to the block. Roll up and pop. Maybe new home is a box. No it's patrol to a op. Put the bitches with frontin'. Then I got hoes by the flop. That's when you know that you hot. Hold in your chest. Watch the blood fall in your sock. That's when you know that you shot. Let's get it. Put it on my own. Fuck you know about it. New nigga on the throne. What the fuck you know about it? Get money for my day ones. What the fuck you know about it? Colorado when the day done. Yeah, nigga, what the fuck you know about it? Niggas gon' pay what I'm worth.
Young nigga came from the dirt. I did it so first.
Look at the stain on my shirt. Dog, I just prayed and I work. I can make a home. I got a flame every verse for my niggas that played in that church. Fuck every dude. Before I'm late on the first, I just might put a thing on you jerks.
Look at me. You all way up and I run the whole hole with me.
Y'all just be asking what's good with me. Cops be scheming, they dreaming about whooping me. My location is checks on this game. I'm a vet. I am not what it's supposed to be. I stay on my job. Get praised up my guy. He had them overlooking me. Had them up fueling the fire. Now I supply suppliers. Niggas get lighter and lighter. I use the group of the group and I'm riding. I take your group and the group and the start. Looking like who is he do this on ice? With him, that's with or without them. Sucker, we out them. Nigga, let's get it. Put it on my own. Fuck you know about it. New nigga on the throne. Yeah, homie, what the fuck you know about it? Get money for my day ones, what the fuck you know about it? Colorado when the day done. Yeah, nigga, what the fuck you know about it? Put it on my own. Fuck you know about it? New nigga on the throne. Yeah, homie, what the fuck you know about it? Get money for my day ones, what the fuck you know about it? Colorado when the day done. Yeah, nigga, what the fuck you know about it?
It's Radio AFG Live, man. My main man, Danny Cash. North Philly Stand Up. Fuck you know. Produced by Greedy Money right here on Radio AFG Live. That Ready Set Grind Volume 2 coming soon. Make sure y'all look out for, man. My man, Danny Cash, come up and interview for that joint too, man. Make sure y'all watch out for it. It's Radio AFG Live, the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Coming up next, all the way from Long Beach, California, the West Coast demigod is J Star, and the track is entitled Young and Reckless, live on Radio AFG. Let's go.
turned down, UTD, I'm turned up, I stay drunk, just got paid, got bills to pay, but I said fuck that, I'm getting high today. Turned down, UTD, I'm turned up, I stay drunk, just got paid, got bills to pay, but I said fuck that, I'm getting high today. Say I'm turned up, I'm turned up, 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 say I'm turned up, I'm turned up. I'm young, I'm young, I'm reckless. I said I'm young, I'm reckless. I'm young, reckless, young, reckless, young, reckless, young, reckless. It's the West Coast demigod, it's J Star. You know where you can find me and other hot independent artists out there, and that's on Radio AFG Live with my boy Young Hawk. Let's get it.
Yes, indeed. It's Radio AFG Live, the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. We right here live in West Philly, a.k.a. University City, right here for Radio AFG Live. And we want to thank once again the homeboy, Larry Locke Henderson of Smart Music Entertainment. Smart Hip Hop is where you can find him at on Twitter and on Instagram. You can go to his website, smart-put-that-good-music.com. After that, check out the tracks that you've heard from tonight. Harriet Tubman, In the Name of MLK. Gods in the Motive, as well as Run America, featuring the homeboy Talib Kweli. So once again, I thank you very much for tuning in for us, watching that, and thank you, Larry, for allowing us to play the music and have you live on the show. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Coming up in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a few different interviews with different artists. I'm going to be doing some podcast type shit to where I go and record the interview and then come here and play the interview live for you guys on air. While you guys are listening, into that, I'll pause it at certain intervals or stop it at certain intervals and play the music that you guys are accustomed to hearing. So, we're going to have a couple of things going down. I'm also going to be looking forward to interviewing my man Danny Cash, popping him back on here so he can promote that Ready, Set, Grind Volume 2. Where that single, Fuck You Know, produced by Greedy Money, is coming from. So, expect Danny Cash up here. You know what I'm saying, up in this motherfucking building live to be getting interviewed about that album. Also, look forward to my main man, LP, L Plata, coming back through. We talked to him a couple days ago. He said he got to come back up. Of course he do, because the album dropping in 23 more days. Well, real technically now, I believe, what's today, 3rd? If today is the 3rd, it's 22 more days. Yeah, it's the 3rd. So in 22 more days, it's going to be dropping that good Plaga story. My main man, LP, getting it off that Def Jam Universal. Give it up for LP. We'll be coming back up, giving you guys information on some contests. We're going to be running to give away some albums and other things, shirts and stuff from his clothing line, and whatever else he might think of, you know what I'm saying, right on the whim. You see, he was giving away $100 for the 5 calls that was calling up and shit. It just so happened that it was his family calling up. Not saying he wouldn't give the $100 to them, because I'm pretty sure he did, but at the same time, we were talking about regular motherfucking callers. Y'all be scared. Don't be scared. You see, we have fun up here, man. And today, we just had a real legitimate conversation with the homeboy, Locke. You know what I'm saying? Locke, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Not being afraid to spit your mind and your soliloquies about what we talk about with the symbolisms and how hip-hop is basically fucking up society, basically. This mainstream shit got y'all selling out. It got y'all thinking that it's cool just to say fuck your mom and dad and don't listen to authority and, let's just go get drunk and turn up, turn down for what? That's what they promoting. And y'all into that shit. Even my music, that's profanity, that contains profanity and suggestive themes in terms of, like, we might be talking about a female at a club shaking her ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying do it. I'm not saying I'm judging. I'm saying in the way is me and my team just went out to this particular club or this specific venue, and we ended up meeting up with some chicks, and we danced and we grooving and we enjoying our time. That could be a way we put it. But you guys listen to the other motherfuckers, and they like, well, women ain't shit. These bitches ain't doing nothing. They sucking for money. They fucking for money. You see them twerking on the pole and this, that, and the third. And because the majority of the women that you probably know work at Onyx or something like that, you tend to lend yourself to that knowledge that, you know what, yeah, that's all they do. Besides my mom, the rest of these bitches ain't shit. That's how you guys feel. And yet, on some real shit, that's not really how you feel. Your feelings are incited or provoked by something that you hear, see, watch, witness, eat. It's not just you decided. See, a decision and a feeling are two different things, and I think you need to find out the difference between the two. A choice to make a decision based on feelings is one thing, but choices, feelings, and decisions are all separate. You may not understand that. That's because your brain is in a parakeet. Zing, fly backwards. It's not my fault. I wasn't your teacher. And when I talk to certain people, if you guys don't want to listen to the message, don't want to hear it, don't want to apply it, that's you. Because you can't save somebody that don't want to be saved, and you can't help somebody that don't want to be helped. I thank everybody out there for rocking with me as long as you have been. Not talking about today, because we always do 2 hours, but I'm talking about in general for the past 2 years, from May 13th, 2013 until right now. You've been rocking out with Radio AFG Live, whether it was blogtalkradio.com that you guys were tuning into the show on, or whether you've been watching me live right here on twitch.tv, or whether you've been watching the rebroadcast on my YouTube page, youtube.com/5deucegun. That's youtube.com/5, DUECEGUN, cheap plug, no Mick Foley. If you guys been watching the show and been rocking out with me, I thank you and I appreciate everything that you guys have been doing. To every artist, every manager, every promoter, every A&R that sent me music for your artists to be played during the show, to be a part of Street Heat Volumes 1 through 3. For those of you who are about to send music and things of that nature to be played on the show, J-Star, Locke, Danny Cash, and everybody who just sent and read up more music packages, I thank you very much, because without you, there is no Radio AFG Live. I mean, there is, but I'm doing it for independent artists and entrepreneurs. So without them, what is the sense of promoting you guys? So playing your music and having people retweet it, like the homegirl Kristen. Thank you very much, Kirsten, for, I said Kristen first, but it's Kirsten. Thank you very much for retweeting and favoriting along with the show, because she, so what I know, is just a gamer, a Twitch streamer, and she has nothing to do with music. Yet when I do Radio AFG Live for the past several months, she has been retweeting along certain songs that she listened to. She ain't retweet all of them, so that makes me know that she's a viewer and a watcher. Shout out to Kristen. Thank you very much, Kristen. It is Kristen. K-R-I. You know what I'm saying? Not K-I-E-R. It's Kristen. Thank you very much, Kristen, for, all that. You guys can follow her on Twitter at Lil Bumblebear. That's LILBUMBLBBEAR. Once again, LILBUMBLEBEAR. Lil Bumblebear. That's Kristen. She's a dub. You can follow her on Twitch at twitch.tv/Lil Bumblebear. She's 4K rated G. She's a musician, web designer, and says that her purpose in life is to serve others, inspire, and make the world a better place. And she leaves off by saying, God bless, from the United States and California, where she's from. She has over 19,000 followers. So respect to the homegirl Kristen for always, retweeting along with the show and doing good things. I appreciate you very much, Kristen, because you be doing your Twitter, you be doing your Twitch streaming, and you got thousands of followers. So shout out to you for watching, viewing, retweeting, streaming the show. I appreciate it. Lil Bumblebear, make sure you guys check her out on Twitch. She's a gamer girl, so make sure you guys check her out. See the type of shit she be playing. I'm actually about to retweet her website out and stuff right now. They're actually going to be playing, she's online right now. She's playing Quiplash, Quiplash. She's playing Quiplash. So if you guys want to join her on twitch.tv/Lil Bumblebear after the broadcast here at Radio AFG Live, please feel free to do so. She is streaming live right now, so you guys can hit her up. Or you guys can visit her webpage made by Wix at lilbumblebear.wix.com. That's LILBUMBLEBEAR.wix.com. lilbumblebear.wix.com. Check it out. She does great things with animation and gaming, so please make sure you give her a listen and a look. She's also a musician, so make sure you look her up on motherfucking Twitter at Lil Bumble Bear, so you can check out some of her music and ask her questions about how you can get to her music and find out what you can do to get to her websites and things of that nature. Once again, thank you very much, Kristen, for all the retweets and the favors. I appreciate you very much, and keep doing what you're doing, and God bless you as well. We winding down to the last tracks of the show. I appreciate everybody out there rocking and rolling with me tonight. We about to get into that single off that upcoming organic mixtape album, Iron Mike, Mossberg, Young Hop. The track is entitled Life's Lesson, right here on Radio AFG Live. Let's go.
The stone slate kicks in my trunk with my soul on roll call local train tops with the old John hold on it nice like chases the times old takes bottles trooping lies scholars Bibles right gut runners streets in the mind flow vibe goes generation brings in the child without technical technically let the verily from the very to the times I'm very deep currency inherently on a lot of scenes I'm assuming that some niggas love my dreams on my skin and be my baby out of town for hard lifestyle getting gas in the car it's all about survival bottles watching options and blocking proposals on life total my story I told it noted from the pains from Fraser Maryland like lessons inspired I got this in another league
Life's a lesson, gotta learn from my mistakes, cause now niggas don't fight, they take strings and engages. Better thank God for every day that you awaken, cause it is like a time and everybody hate it. Life's a lesson, gotta learn from my mistakes, cause now niggas don't fight, they take strings and engages. Better thank God for every day that you awaken, cause it is like a time and everybody hate it.
I make mistakes, I don't be human. So please don't blame me for the things that I'm doing. But excuse me, who are you? What the fuck you expect me to do? When it's hard out here, my people starve out here. And the police killing children who fall out here. Who got no fathers for their daughters, mothers raising their sons instead of raising their hand and they outside raising the gun. When I hear 5 I bitch stop, no shoot. And I put my hands up so they won't have an excuse. Pulled out the weapon, aim and start to squeeze on blood face down, yelling I can't breathe. I'm a young black male in a world that doesn't love me. They think they have the right to criticize and judge me. That's my explanation for the race that comes out. That's the feeling that you get when you're with them on the tower.
Life's a lesson, gotta learn from all mistakes, cause now niggas don't fight, they take strings and engages. Better thank God for every day that you awaken, cause it is like a time and everybody hate it. Life's a lesson, gotta learn from all mistakes, cause now niggas don't fight, they take strings and engages. Better thank God for every day that you awaken, cause it is like a time and everybody hate it.
Back in the days, you had to hustle for something that had to pale his face. On and buck wild in the streets nowadays. A nigga step your copy back to eating every day. Finding another chip so you can ski listen. It's just the cycle of hustle. They're gonna push you in your muscles if you expect it and tussle. Scratch. Another day with a struggle. Another nigga trying to muggle, being raped by your brother with no daddy. That's a reality. Day in and day out, man. Nobody's positive. That's why they laid out, man. The school protected them. That's why they stayed out. Most flames niggas in gangs and they ass sprayed out. What y'all know about beans and friends? So broke that all we had was beans and friends. And most days so broke, no beans and friends. But we was still show to get all things. And that's life, cuz.
Life's a lesson, gotta learn from all mistakes, cause now niggas don't fight, they take strings and engages. Better thank God for every day that you awaken, cause it is like a time and everybody hate it. Life's a lesson, gotta learn from all mistakes, cause now niggas don't fight, they take strings and engages. Better thank God for every day that you awaken, cause it is like a time and everybody hate it.
It's the West Coast demigod, it's J Star. You know where you can find me and other hot independent artists out there. And that's on Radio AFG Live with my boy Young Hawk. Let's get it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I thank you very much for rocking with me on this motherfucking Wednesday night / early morning Thursday for Radio AFG Live on this Larry Locke Henderson Run America interview. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I will see you tomorrow night 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 1 a.m. for Radio AFG Live. And as always, important, be blessed and less stressed. Stay vigilant and fear no evil. I'll see you guys tomorrow.